What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your May 2019 video. I've decided to do a lot of these videos live because I have a lot to do. And if I didn't do them live, I don't think they would get done. So here's your general reading, Virgo. The energy of the month, the theme of the month is the Four of Cups. This is a pause. It's time for anytime the Four of Cups comes up in a reading, there is something that either you are contemplating, you're meditating about, or something that you're just not seeing or acknowledging in your life. The Four of Cups can represent some heart chakra blockages here. So as you move throughout the month of May, it's good to stay conscious of how you're feeling and what walls you have up at this time. I know Virgo's had a really rough go of things, especially when it comes to love and emotional fulfillment. So this is your theme for the month. How can you stay present? How can you embody the attitude of gratitude instead of thinking about the past and thinking about what you don't have? Okay, so this month, I think being grateful and reassessing all of the progress that you've made, all of the growth that you've made, that's going to serve you well. Let's see what your challenge is. The Four of Cups, it's also about stability and finding ways to find emotional stability and emotional growth despite the challenges that you've encountered. Big energy, lots of integration. See what your challenge is, Virgo. I'm a Virgo rising, so I feel it. I want things to go faster. I think that's where I'm at right now. I want what I want, and I want it to happen now. And that's kind of what the Four of Cups character is doing underneath that tree. Like, where's what I asked for? And typically when we get stuck in that sort of energy, there's something that happens that encourages us to be more grateful. Let's see what that something is. I think it's going to come in the form of a challenge. All right, so your challenge is the Queen of Wands. Your creativity, your passion, and your vision is something that you're going to have to fight for this month. Okay, fight for the things that you would like to create and put out into the world. Especially if you're a creative person, if you're an artist or you deal with music, any sort of artistic realm this month, you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to work a little bit harder. You're going to have to hold yourself accountable, to set a schedule for yourself. I know, Virgo, you're typically really good at breaking tasks up into to-do lists and things like that. But this month, you're really going to have to buckle down even with yourself and break down whatever tasks you have into small, palatable portions. I think it's easy for you to feel discouraged this month of May, like with all the things that you've been dealing with and what's going on in your heart chakra area. But I think if you move into the month knowing that you're going to need to do things a little bit differently, you can certainly overcome that. This is not to say that May will not be a creative month for you. You just might have to be more serious about what you're trying to create, to buckle down a little bit more, or a lot more if you haven't been attending to what you need to do. With this earth energy, it is like super calming and relaxing, but it's really, really slow. And even as a Taurus, I recognize that the energy of Taurus season is very slow moving, very slow and steady. It's all about receptivity instead of action. And so I think you're going to find that theme here as you progress throughout the month of May, that maybe things aren't taking off as quickly as you would like them to. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be working on them. You should definitely still work on whatever you need to work on, regardless of whether or not you can see the change, okay, to see the progress. Unexpectedly, we have the Ten of Swords. You're feeling like giving up on something or ending something, and starting in a new direction. Maybe you see that your creative endeavors this month aren't really receiving, that attention, that speed that you would like. So you decide to move in a new direction. Whatever you decide to do, recognize that with the Ten of Swords, there is an impending new beginning. You have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired before you decide to change things. And this person is all the way done, which is great because now he can move his emotions and his mindset and his focus on something else, something that does have the potential to bring you the good news and the success that you're hoping for. Swords also deals with communication. And if this is a love situation, I think there's a conversation that you're able to have, or a conversation that you finally have that helps you to realize that, hey, this thing is dead. I gotta scrap it and move on to something new. Yeah. Remember, like, endings can be scary, especially for earth signs, but things don't just end and then nothing else happens, right? Things end so that new opportunities can come in. And if you're a Virgo that hasn't really been feeling the way things have been going, then we should welcome this change for sure. Welcome this change in direction, this change in thought process. Yeah. That Four of Cups card, the first one, it's coming back around in my mind as a reminder, like, it's all about perspective, right? Like, you can sit and rage against the machine and lament and be upset about what's not working, or you can look at the silver lining and say, okay, well, I know this isn't working, so I'm going to try it this way. All right. So it's all about perspective. All right. We are looking for the advice card and the outcome card. Hello, Tata and Ike. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, you should. I go live every Tuesday. And I have a friend of mine on there read tarot with me too. It's pretty fun. Facebook, my name is, Boho Healing Co. And I also will put a link in the description. All right. What is Virgo's advice? Thank you. Advice here. The Seven of Pentacles. Tend to your garden. Tend to the seeds that you are planting. And really meditate on what you want from this garden, from these seeds that you're planting. Once you can identify what it is that you want, like, look around at your surroundings, at your choices, your actions, and see if these align. If your actions align with the outcome that you would like to receive. And if the answer is no, then we know what this change needs to be. We know we need to start a new cycle where the company you're keeping, the actions that you're taking, and the thoughts that you are entertaining all support what it is you're trying to grow. Okay? Because if these things don't match together, then you're not going to get what you want out of the situation. We have to learn to channel all of our energy toward what you're trying to manifest. So your advice, keep working, keep tending the soil, make the necessary changes in terms of your love interests, your friends, your actions, everything I just talked about. Ooh, Ike, okay. I went live on Instagram, Ike, this morning when I was at the beach. Did you see that? Turn on the little notifications so you can see me. All right. And let's get your advice card for the month of May, or the outcome. I mean, I just did the advice, and that's to tend to your garden. Get rid of anything that isn't helping you to achieve whatever goal that you have. Again, this is a general reading. It's not about love or anything in specific. For some of you, this is career. You're wanting a new, fresh, sorry for the wind, a fresh new start in a career, or you're wanting to align your career with something that you're more passionate about. So some of you will be leaving jobs, will be leaving relationships, or just deciding to do things differently, to look at things differently than you have been. Virgo, you can be really, really critical of things in your life, people in your life, even yourself. So use that critical mind to help you establish whether or not you are on your right path. Okay, and who gets to go with you? Okay, that's really important too. Sometimes we try and take people with us that were never meant to go on that journey, and then it just holds you back. So your outcome card is the Empress. She is so abundant here. If you look, like, all of this, she created this garden. You see how lush and beautiful it is. She gets to sit here and relax and enjoy the fruits of her labor because she's spent the time, like, with the land, tilling the soil, attending to her seeds. Because she put in the work, she's able to bask in her own abundance. And I think that is a very timely reminder for you, Virgo, that you get to enjoy what you create for yourself. No one else is going to come in and do this for you. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to, like, farm the land for you. You have to do it yourself. And it's not fun sometimes. Like, growth is not always fun, but it's the growth that provides to you the fruit, the things that you are seeking to manifest. So keep your focus on the end goal. Stay present so that you are able to see your opportunities and to see what is for you and what, quite frankly, is against you. Because there's a little bit of that here with the Ten of Swords. There's a little bit of some disingenuous energy. Maybe someone hurt your feelings, stabbed you in the back, broke your heart. Whatever it is, you have to turn it into something positive. You have to use it as motivation to get where you want to be. Right now, I'm pulling for you a Angels and Ancestors card to round it out. Let's see, what is it? I'm gonna let it fall out because I like it better that way. But I know for sure it's meant for you. All right. Shaolin Master says, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, be graceful in movement and action. So the Shaolin Master, he has to make moves, like I was talking about before. He has to make moves that make sense with what he's combating, with what he's trying to achieve, with what obstacle he's trying to overcome. If you are not graceful in your actions and you just decide to sit there and pout or lament about the work that needs to be done, or to spend too much time in this energy here, you're not going to go anywhere. There's no progress that's going to be made. This month is all about pulling yourself up and out of whatever fog or whatever haze you've been in, and showing to the universe that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get where you want to be, to get here. Okay? There's still some healing that needs to be done, some acceptance that needs to be done. Find ways to stay present and grateful. If you don't have a gratefulness practice that you are currently utilizing, I would tap into that for sure. So start a gratitude journal, or just when you wake up, thank thank anybody around, thank the spirits around, thank your ancestors for allowing you to wake up. If you're religious, pray, give thanks in that way. But I do think that staying present and counting your blessings will help you to see how far you've come, how much you have, and how much you have to be grateful for. So enjoy the springtime. May is my favorite month because my birthday is in May, but also because, at least in Florida, the weather is beautiful. The birds are chirping. There's little geckos around. Like, they're kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. Everything is in bloom. Like, it's just gorgeous. So enjoy what you have. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey, and allow it to unfold. Okay. I love you guys. Yeah, you've been in a fog about a situation. I think, Tata, the more that you focus on yourself and your goals and what you would like to create, the more clear everything else becomes, right? All right. I love you guys again, and I will be back. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, put on the notifications so that you can know when I go live. I know you guys probably follow a lot of people. So thanks for choosing this video, and I'll be back on live probably in a few minutes to do some more of these zodiac signs. But anyway, see you later. Bye, guys.